Hey there, it's me again. It's Thursday, April 7th, 2016, about 10 a.m., and this will be day 3. So, already today, had to take my oldest up so we could take care of some business, and she did really good. I was proud of her. She's about to hit 20, and she's really stepping up, trying to help out the family in the house. And I'm about to leave in a little bit to go out. I'm supposed to get blood work done because I've had to see the doctor recently. Problems with my liver and my back and my heart, and my blood pressure. Pretty much lots of problems. A lot arise from me and my choice of overeating, or specifically overeating certain things. It's not like I overeat vegetables or things that are supposedly good for you, but overeating things that like bread and red meats and stuff like that. Because I don't have giant portions. It's not like I've seen some of those people on shows where they're eating 2 packs of bacon and 12 eggs a day. But I do like full portions, and I'm not. Up until recently, I wasn't very active. Now with my job, I'm super active, at least 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, which is helping me lose and maintain the weight loss and get my heart rate up, my breathing rate up. So, sweating off stuff, burning through the calories that I consume. But I have cut back my calories too, so there's that. But had to reschedule an appointment and had to get this blood work done to make sure my liver's doing better. They got me on blood pressure regulation medicine now for hypertension, making sure my blood pressure doesn't go up too high. And I've always had a bad back. I mean, almost always, since I was like 3 months old, because I had cancer, and it messed my spine up. And ever since then, I've had operations and issues. And again, being overweight doesn't help, except it just puts more of a strain on your back. So there's that. But I'm also going on an interview today. And even though I interviewed for the job that I'm at now, that's a part-time thing. I get almost 40 hours a week if I'm blessed, which I am. I'm getting about 35 now, so that's really good, because they don't normally give out 35 hours for part-timers. But this will be, a real full-time career type job that I'm interviewing for. And, they want you to work 50 hours a week, and I hate that business model, but that's really what it is, especially in the food or retail industry. They expect salary managers to work 50-plus hours a week, and that is just really, really unfair to an individual. I mean, overtime is supposed to kick in for normal people at 40-plus hours a week. Once you hit that 40 mark, anything over that, you get time and a half for, period, except as a salaried person. And, that 10 hours extra a week is time I could be spending with my family, or trying to recharge, or spending time with God, or doing anything else. So, depending upon what they offer, or even if they want me, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to pray about it and talk to Nikki about it. But unless it's really something super substantial and nearby, I don't think I'm going to go for the 50-hour week. So I'm going to keep looking, trying to find something that'll help me contribute to the family, take care of the family, but also not work me to the point where there's nothing left in me for my family or my wife. Yeah. I'm a little nervous because, even though I interviewed for, like I said, for the job I'm on now, this will be a little bit different. So, don't know why I still get nervous on interviews. I've interviewed for so many different jobs and different places and times, and I usually do pretty well. So, I already did the phone interview with the hiring training manager, and this will be with an actual area or district manager. So, we'll see how that goes. Still really missing my wife, missing Nikki, wishing she was here, wishing my kids were here. My dog is crazy. If you look on my channel, you'll see her. She's Nandy. When I went back out to pick my oldest up, and I took her in the van with me, and she's just hyperventilating, bouncing around, going crazy, and she doesn't calm down till we're almost home. But she loves to go for rides. She just doesn't know how to behave on them. again, like I said, this is the third, fourth day, however you want to look at it. But each day I just miss them more. The voice, the jokes, being able to take care of her, and them take care of me, and be there for each other, support each other. I know this is important to my daughter, and it's good for my son to be able to travel. This is his first plane ride, first time in a hotel, and him and my daughter's fiance are good friends, which is really nice. Because it can be one of those awkward things where the family doesn't like each other, but we all love my daughter's fiance. He's a really good guy, and especially my son is he's like a brother to him, and he's just a couple years older, so it's real nice, and he gets to see them, and he had just got a little part-time job here before he left, and he saved up a little bit of money, so he has a little spending cash while he's out there, so it's cool for him. But these multiple trips, multiple times a year, are killing me. Don't know what to do. Life is much more complicated as an adult. When you're a kid, it's simple. You go to school, you eat your veggies, you clean up your room, or don't. You get in trouble, you behave, whatever. But choices are pretty much made for you. Your parents decide where you'll go, and it's that moment when you become an adult and you have to make the choices yourself. And I don't know how everybody else felt about it, but for me it was weird. I just remember the first time that I had my car and I realized I could just get in and drive. I could go where I wanted, when I wanted. I remember the first time driving to Florida with my wife, and she's black, I'm white, my grandparents are white. So I had pretty much told them that if they didn't accept her, then there wouldn't be a relationship between me and my grandparents. But, because they're from the South, and not that they were openly racist, but they grew up in an era where, there was a separation. So it was hard for them, but they got over it. And they welcomed her, and then when we had the babies, they embraced the babies and loved them to death. And before my grandpa died, he loved Nikki, but he died, pretty early on, right after my second child was born, back in '96. And before my grandma, Big Mama, died in 2010, she grew really close to Nikki. So, thinking about the times we spent in Florida at their house, and then when Big Mama would come up here and stay with us, and she would get on my wife's nerves, just because she's, older, and she had led her own house for so many years, and her seeing us do things a little differently. And she had the best of intentions, but, sometimes older people lose their filter, or just say what they're thinking or feeling and don't hold back, because I guess it's either that idea that I've been there so long, or I don't know how much time I have left, so I'm going to say what's on my mind. But she always did it from a place of love, and I kind of miss that. But anyway, I think that's enough for today. Hope anybody watching this is doing well, and hope that you are taking care of your loved ones and showing them the affection that they need. Not that they always ask for, but that they need. Have a great day. Jesus bless you.